with some of the top teams out of the northern area of the WPIAL. We're talking about Butler, Shaler, these types of ball clubs, Farrell, and John Cooper, who was on the state championship ball club, played at the University of Massachusetts with Dr. J, and it's just unbelievable the caliber of ball player that has come through the Laurel Highlands basketball program throughout the years. Okay, down below, the Mustang Pep Band. Across the way, the Uniontown Red Raider Pep Band immediately below us and to our left continue to perform and fire up their respective fans, and that's going to do it for the pregame show. Laurel Highlands Mustang, Uniontown Red Raider basketball comes up next, right here on 299. Basketball season. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders in the 1990 version of this great historic rivalry. Across the way, the crowd, the Laurel Highlands side fired up, and down below us and to our left, the Uniontown Red Raiders, student body and fans. It should be a great ball game. Don't let that first one back on the 16th of January. Laurel Highlands came out early, came out firing, got a big lead, got out in the 28th in the second half, and coasted to a 17-point win. The Uniontown Red Raiders are a much better ball club. Extremely close ball game here tonight. Uniontown did a number the other night in the Tri-Valley. They have played well here the last couple of weeks, and I know Coach Wiggly and Coach Tracy have their ball clubs fired up and ready and primed for an outstanding record here tonight. Down below, Barry Rosner getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. The officials out on the floor, Ray Carruthers and Jack Buck. We'll be back. We'll give you the starting lineups. We'll talk more and get set for the opening half of tonight's ball game. All of that comes up right after this break. Time out. Time they have been introduced, and we approach the opening tap. It comes up momentarily. The Raiders will send Vernon Crable out as one of the guards tonight. Crable averaging 9 a ball game. Willie Anderson, his running mate in the backcourt, averages 8 a ball game. Greg Thomas will be up front. The big guy in the middle averaging around 4 a game. And in the corners, Scott Levander, 17 a ball game. And the 6'4" senior Craig Castor, he averages about 8 a ball game. So again, Levander, Castor, Thomas up front, Anderson and Crable in the backcourt. Laurel Highlands introducing the entire squad right now. Jimmy Huntley out there, the big 6'7" junior, young Don Santor out there, John Sabo, Larry Smith, Ben Hardy, who may see some action here tonight. Ben played well in the JV ball game and played extremely well in the Elizabeth Forward ball game last week in the support role down the stretch. Chad Cruz being introduced, and we'll take a look now at the starting lineup for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Jimmy Smith, Robbie Kazmarski in the backcourt. Smith, of course, the 5'11" senior, one of the premier running backs in the WPIAL, and also first-team All-State, and one of the big recruiting catches of the year for the West Virginia University Mountaineers. WVU will be accepting Jimmy and seeing him in action hopefully next year on the gridiron down at Morgantown. Robbie Kazmarski, the 5'11 senior, averaging 36.5 points per ball game. Number 15 needs just 1 point here tonight. First point that he scores will put him beyond very elite company. We're talking about the great Wilbur Robinson, who scored 1,450 career points. And Kazmarski, right at that 1,450 mark, scored 131 as a sophomore, 576 as a junior, and 753 points. 1,450 his total in 69 points in his career. Wilbur Robinson hit the 1,450 in his junior year. In just 2 years, he averaged 25.7 his junior year, 28.8 his senior year, and a total of 1,450. His junior year, the ball club 23-1, losing only in the WPIAL finals, 27-2 in a state title. And his senior year, as we said, finishing with 28.8 points per ball game, went down to WVU and played extremely well down there. Later had a couple of years of pro basketball. So the great Wilbur Robinson and Robbie Kazmarski dead even at 1,450. 1 basket tonight will send Kazmarski past Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, across the way, the Mustang Senior High School Pep Band International Anthem. Tonight they go as a number 3 team alone. If they lose, and Laurel Highlands meet Wednesday night, and they will seed the teams and announce the pairings the following Thursday morning. And we'll have all of that information for you, both on WCBI and WPQR Thursday morning. We'll have the pairings, we'll have the game sites and dates. We are set to go. Willie Anderson out there with the Uniontown Red Raiders, along with Crable. Up front, you've got, Dorito will start tonight in place of Crable. So it'll be Willie Anderson. They're going with their big lineup. So Haberfield moves in to jump it up against Castor, and we are underway. The tap controlled by the Raiders. Here's Anderson coming down with it. Foul line extended, goes straight down the middle. Fires won't go. Ball tipped once. Dorito. Follow a second time. Thomas got it. And the first hoop of the night for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Up over the timeline now. Here comes LH. Kazmarski with it. Gets it to the corner to Smith. Smith on a hold. Looks out high to Sheba. Sheba puts it on the floor. Goes down inside and out of bounds. Got the tip. So give it to Levander. LH turns it over. 2-0 ball game. And the inbound feed will come from Castor. Castor looks for some help. And now we got a whistle. We got a call. And I think the foul is going to be on Jimmy Smith. And boy, Jimmy has gotten into some early foul trouble all year long. And you don't want to see that happen because Jimmy's a very big key to this attack. So the first on Jimmy, team foul number 1. The inbound pass will come now to Anderson. Anderson gets it to Levander. Levander down the right sideline. Dorito, the left-handed lay-in, won't go, but he draws the foul from Bosnick. I told you this ball club would fires and scores. Anthony Dorito has one. Make it 3-0. Second one on the way. Doritos got them both, so the Raiders are on top 4-0. LH with the basketball. 7:30 to go. Opening quarter. Up over the timeline now. Kazmarski drives, gets it to Smith. Jimmy on the baseline. Drives inside, has the lay-in. Nice move by the Jet. Make it a 4-2 ball game. Willie Anderson in the backcourt now. Comes up over the timeline. Anderson directs the offense. Looks for Levander. LH in a 2-1-2 zone. They go to the corner with it to Thomas. Spin it around to Levander. Levander penetrates in the paint, fires and scores. So Levander off to a big start. Struggled in the ball game down at Uniontown on the 19th. Kazmarski has it stripped away. Out of there with it comes Levander ahead of the pack. Dribble drive, line lane, hole, good. Make it an 8-2 ball game. Uniontown on top. Here's Kazmarski now to the corner to Smith. Jimmy looks for some help. Gets it out high to Bosnick. Go to the corner to Sheba. Step back 15-footer is short. Rebound, volleyballed around inside, and out of there with it comes Dorito. Strong board. Get it ahead to Anderson. Go to the corner. Castor to the hole. Cannot get it. They tip inside. Thomas follows. Won't go. Rebound to Bosnick. Up to Kazmarski to Smith. Jimmy against Levander. Backs in. It counts and he was fouled. Levander picks up the foul. And Smith with the basket. Possible three-point play. Make it now an 8-4 ball game. 6:21 to go. Jimmy Smith is at the line. LH has yet to lead in this ball game. Uniontown, unlike the start that they got off to down at Uniontown, getting out in front here. They were down 21 at the half. I don't think we'll see that tonight. The Raiders leading it now by 4. Smith looks for the three-point play. He's got it. Give him all 5 and make it an 8-5 ball game. Castor and Anderson bring the ball up over the timeline now. Willie Anderson comes straight down the middle. Goes to the left side to Levander. The corner to Castor. Spin it around. Back to the corner. Jumper out of there by Castor. Short. Rebound is second board by Bosnick. Up ahead to Sheba. Kazmarski has it stripped away by Anderson. Good steal. Here comes Willie straight up the middle. 15-footer. Short. Rebound Dorito. Over. Hab won't go to tip inside. Loose. Castor lost it and LH will get it. Now to pick a couple up. And they are playing, I believe, a box and one. Looks like they've got Anderson on Kazmarski all the way, and indeed they do. Kaz will go now, get a screen, put it on the floor, and the foul will be on number 33. Non-shooting foul. That will be against Willie Anderson. That's his first. Team foul number 2. LH will inbound it under their own hoop. Kazmarski to throw it in. Way out high it comes to Haberfield, tipped away. Hab's going to have to hustle into the backcourt, and he does. Just does beat Levander to it. Get it up now to Sheba. Off to Smith. Jimmy at long range. Get it around to Sheba. Bounce feed to Smith. Left alone. 18-footer. Swish. Smith on fire. Has got 7. LH closes now to within 8-7. LH has yet to lead in this ball game. Up over the timeline, the shot won't go. Rebound down to Haberfield. Get it to Kazmarski. On a drive, Sheba give it back to Kaz, and he's fouled. Blocking foul. So Jimmy Smith with all 7 points. Kazmarski's going to go to the line to shoot 2. To get the 2 free throws and won't. Go to Haberfield. Spin it around to Smith. Back to Kaz. On a screen. Puts it up. The basket goes, and he's fouled. Kazmarski with the hoop. And with that basket has gone beyond Wilbur Robinson. And they're going to stop the ball game. And they'll give the presentation, the accolades right now to Robert Kazmarski, all-time leading scorer. And that will put him at 1,452 points on his career. So congratulations to Robbie Kazmarski. He worked hard for it and averaging 36 points a ball game this year. Last year about 23 points per ball game, and his sophomore year in 24 ball games scoring 131 points averaging about 6 a ball game. And Kazmarski with a great career and has gone past Wilbur Robinson right now as the all-time leading scorer. Scott Levander comes over, gives him congratulations, as does Jimmy Smith. We're ready to go now. LH up on top, has their first lead of the night. Kazmarski with the hoop, and he's got the three-point play. So LH has their first lead at the 5:06 mark. Mustangs on top now. Kazmarski with 3, Smith with 7 out of the corner. The jumper caster in and out. Tipped by Dorito, won't go. Boy, he's a stud on the board. A follow by Thomas, won't go. There's Dorito 1, Dorito 2, and finally Smith has it. Jimmy cleaned the boards, and LH now with the 10-8 lead and an opportunity to increase it. Kazmarski comes up over the line. 4:40 to go. There's a pass to the corner, stolen away. Kazmarski with the bad toss inside. Smith goes for the steal. He picks up his second. Kazmarski trying to get the ball in the corner to Bosnick. And Uniontown stepping in on the interception. And even more important to the Uniontown Red Raider cause and to the detriment of LH, Jimmy Smith picks up his second foul. So the inbound will come to Anderson. Willie will come right up over the timeline. Holding. Going up the middle. Inside the paint. Lay it off to Thomas. He missed the lay-in. Rebound long to Levander. The fadeaway. Swish. Scott Levander has 8. Tied at 10 now. Smith up over the line. Gets it to Sheba. Back it comes to Jimmy. Jimmy penetrates. Goes to the corner to Sheba. Sheba holding. Spin it around to Smith. I'll tell you, it's going to be tough for Kazmarski to get open. Here he is on a backdoor cut. Double pump and a block by Levander. McFadden. So McFadden checks in. Here's Smith. Alley-oop to Haberfield. And the shot won't go. On the line. It'll come over to LH. Rebound taken off by McFadden. They went for the alley-oop, and Haberfield just couldn't quite control it. They get it out high to Smith now. Jimmy rotates it around, inside to Hab, lay it off to Bosnick with the left hand, and he's fouled. And to the line will come young Nick Bosnick, the freshman. Bosnick shooting 2. About a 75% free throw shooter on the year, averaging close to 14 a ball game. The ball game tied at 10. Bosnick will untie it. Gets the first, looks for the second. LH leading it now 11-10. Shot on the way, in and out, but got it to go. In and out and back in again. So 2 of 2. LH now 5 of 5 at the line. And leading in this ball game 12-10. There's a foul on Kazmarski, grabbing number 33 Anderson as he tried to go by him. That will be Kaz's first, and I think team foul number 4. One more will put him over the limit. LH on top now, 12-10. Bosnick with the 2 free throws at the 3:48 mark. And LH falls back on the D. Willie Anderson comes up over the line. Goes to the corner to Castor. Kazmarski reaches in, no call. Penetrating, jumper on the way, short. Follow inside by McFadden. Haberfield fouls him. So Hab picks it up. That'll be his first. Team foul number 5, I believe. So that should send him to the line to shoot 1 and 1, if not the 2. Was in the act of shooting, indeed he was. So McFadden will go to the line. He is there to shoot 2. First one on the way is no good. First miss at the line for either ball club. LH 4 of 4. The Raiders now 2 of 3. Second one on the way, and this one is around and down. So McFadden gets 1 of 2, and LH's lead is cut to 1. Kazmarski gets it out now to Smith, avoids the trap. Jimmy, head of the circle, gets it back to Kaz. Kaz on a drive, hooks it over to Smith, left alone, 18-footer, won't go. Rebound, Haberfield, great move! Haberfield follows and scores. Haberfield will make it a 14-11 ball game. LH on top, their biggest lead of the night. 3-point lead, to the corner it comes, and back out high now to Anderson. Anderson gives it up to Levander, rebound down, taken off by Haberfield. Cross court, Kazmarski from Bosnick, he lays it in. 5 on the night, and the Mustangs go up on top, 16-11 by 5. So Kazmarski from Bosnick, but give credit now to Haberfield on the big pass Off the outlet on the rebound. Willie Anderson rotated around. Levander gets inside, and he scores, and he was fouled. Haberfield picks up his second. And boy, you got Smith with 2, Hab with 2, and at the 2:36 mark, make it a 16-13 ball game. And off the bench comes number 23, Vernon Crable. Crable will check in. So it'll be Crable and Anderson in the backcourt. Levander is at the line. He's in double figures already. He's got 11. So make it a 16-14 ball game. LH up 2. We've got 2:35 on a running clock. First quarter of action. Jimmy Smith brings it up over the timeline. Smith holding. Looks for a backdoor cut. Gets it to Sheba. On the way for 3. It's no good. Rebound taken off by Dorito. Boy, I tell you, he is a stud on the board. Get it ahead now to Crable, and off it comes to Anderson. Long lead feed. Levander backs in, jumps, fires, and scores. So Levander on fire, ties it up at 16. They've won 5 in a row now. Levander with 5 in a row. And LH even at 16. Here's Kazmarski. Down inside, throws it away. Try to get it down low to Bosnick. The pass wasn't there. And it's 16 all. Chance for the Raiders to seize the opportunity and seize the lead. Backcourt with it. Crable and Anderson will bring it up. Anderson straight up the right side. Go to the corner with it to McFadden. Spin it around. Crable now penetrates. Gets it off now to Levander. Back it comes to Crable. Against the zone. They rotate it around. Anderson drives, and he's fouled by Sheba. Shot on the way. In and out. Won't go by Anderson, and the Mustangs will bring the ball up over the timeline with a chance to reclaim the lead. Sheba. Get it to Smith. Jimmy. Darts in, darts back out. Gets it to Kazmarski. Kaz on a drive. Fires it up. And the basket's good, and he drew the foul. Kazmarski will go to the line. Let's see who the foul is on. Okay, the foul is on number 45, Anthony Dorito. His first. Kazmarski will go to the line. Off the bench for the Uniontown Red Raiders will come number 25. I believe that's Doug Braxton checking in. So Kazmarski at the line at the 1:32 mark has the three-point play. And LH goes back up on top by 3 now, 19-16. So the three-point play comes at the 1:30 mark. Braxton spinning around to Levander, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be LH basketball at midcourt. And one of the cheerleaders across the way for LH makes a fine reception on it. Get it ahead to Smith to Sheba. Back it comes to Jimmy. A chance for LH to, again, get their 5-point lead. Here's Smith backing in. Left alone, and he'll fire it, and misses. Rebound comes down to Smith. Get it off now to Brian Williams. His shot is good. Boy, he's improved a lot. Brian has been a factor here in several ball games the last 3 weeks. So Williams with the jumper. And LH now at the 1-minute mark, back on top, and Uniontown may hold. Raiders trail by 5. Levander will play catch with Braxton out near the midcourt line, and they're going to have to penetrate that hash mark. They do. They get it to the corner to Crable, get it back out to Levander to Braxton. They spin it to the corner now. Deep over there with it. Uniontown on a steal. Here's Kazmarski ahead of the pack. Double pumps, and he was fouled. Levander picks up the foul, and Kazmarski's going to go to the line. Down to 33 seconds, and Kaz will shoot 2. Another substitution for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Let's see, Mike Siemens, a sophomore, checks in. Braxton will sit down. Also out there now, Kip McFadden back in with Levander and number 45, Dorito, and Crable. So at the line, Robbie Kazmarski shooting 2. First one is up and good. So he'll get the second. Kaz on the night, 3 of 3 at the line. He's got 9 points. Second one coming on the way. It's perfect. So he's got 10. And the Mustangs now have their biggest lead of the night, 23-16. Kazmarski with 2 free throws. On the way, the jumper is short. McFadden with the hook inside on the lay-in. It's good. Kip McFadden has 3. 20 seconds remaining on a running clock. LH up 23-18. Kazmarski, a little spin move. Let's fly. Perfect. Kazmarski on fire. He's got an even dozen. 9 seconds to go. Here comes Crable up over the line. Penetrates inside. Let's fire. It's short. 2-1 at the buzzer. The shot by Dorito won't go. And we have come to the end of the opening quarter. Laurel Highlands leads it 25-18. We'll be right back after this. Jamie. Oh, Frank. Okay, I forgot to get that format. It's no big thing, though. They throw that form for I'll give it to you. I'm to say hello. I know you're busy. Okay, ready to go? Okay, as we come back, LH on top with the basketball to start the second quarter, and the basket taken away. Hutchison hit the jumper, but Bosnick, as he drove the baseline and kicked it back outside, put the ball on the end line. So LH up on top, 25-18. Up over the timeline comes Anderson. Get it to Levander. Kazmarski almost had the steal. Penetration by Anderson is perfect. Willie Anderson makes it a 25-20 ball game. LH on top, 25-20. Into the forecourt, Hutchison. Get it back to Kaz. Hutch left alone for three. This is going to be off to the left. Rebound down to Castor. Gets it in the hands of Levander. Levander comes up over the timeline. Now gets it to Anderson. He penetrates. Goes to the baseline. Kick it back out. Castor's three is good. Craig Castor hits the three deep in the corner, and the Raiders close again. And here's a steal inside. Levander comes out of there with it. Up over the line, penetrates all the way. Shot blocked by Haberfield. Taken down by Bosnick to Hutchison. I'll tell you what, they only gave him the two, I guess, on that jumper. It wasn't a three. Here's a penetrating move by Smith. Lays it off, gets it back, goes straight up, double pumps. Shot won't go. Nice move. Foul on Dorito. So Castor's basket evidently was just a two. Looked like from where he stood in the corner that he was well behind that three-point line, but evidently not. So give Castor a deuce only and make it a 25-22 ball game with Smith at the line. Jimmy was 7 in the opening quarter with an opportunity right here for points number 8 and 9. It's on the way shortly. Rebound comes down. Anderson with it. Running the basketball up over the timeline. Foul line right extended. Get it to Levander to the corner. Nice move. Crable throws it away. Anderson tracks it down, however. Good hustle by Anderson. His ball club down 3. Could tie with a tray or with a deuce. Get within 1. Levander with the pull-up jumpers. He's got 15 on the night. Make it a 25-24 ball game. Levander has his ball club within a point. Haberfield gets the ball at the foul line. Lobs it inside and threw it away. Underneath. Chance for the Raiders to take the lead now. They were down 7. Here's Levander kicking it back outside to Crable. Swish! It was a deuce, I think. Vernon Crable with the hoop. And Uniontown goes back out on top, 26-25. First time they have led in quite a while at the 5:52 mark. LH took the lead at 12-10 with 4 minutes to go and have led since the first quarter. At that point, Kazmarski returns the favor. Robbie Kay with a little 10-footer. LH reclaims it at 27-26. Here's Anderson penetrating inside, goes up, and he draws the foul. On the floor, and it'll be on Bosnick. Nick left his feet. Nick the quick. Williams will check in. Bosnick still nursing that broken finger on his shooting hand, and that's got to affect him. At the line will be number 33, Willie Anderson. Willie the senior has it on the way. The 1-and-1, he earned the bonus. Anderson's got 3. Looks for point number 4 now. Tied at 27. Second one on the way by Anderson. Won't go, and the rebound to Haberfield. Hab comes out to Hutchison with it. Hutch comes right up over the middle. Gets it behind him now to Kaz. Robbie K. Bounce feed to the corner to Smith. Jimmy backs in. The little reverse is good. So he's having himself a ball game. He's got 9. And the Mustang lead is 29-27. Smith with the reverse. To the corner now. Nice little move on the drive by Crable. And he's got it over Haberfield. They tie it up at 29. We're at the 5-minute mark. Rapidly played ball game. Kazmarski, backdoor cut, left alone, gets in, fires it on the move, he's got it. Robbie K with 4 in the quarter, 16 on the night. LH again, up by 2, 31-29. Levander just penetrates all alone, and he's fouled. I tell you guys, we've got to play a little bit of defense out here. They just gave Levander a wide open lane. He went straight to the paint, had an easy 5-footer, and he drew the foul. And it might have been on Haberfield. I don't know. When they flash it up here, we'll look and see. If it's on Hab, it's his 3rd. No, it's on Brian Williams. That'll be his 1st. We got to play a little bit of defense out here. Levander's having a field day. He's got 15, 17, and he's got 18. So 32-31 now. Uniontown on top. Hutchison comes up over the timeline. Gets it to Smith. Spin it back around. In the hands now of Kazmarski. Kaz now between circles. Get it to Hab. Hab on a drive. Lost the basketball. Thomas out of there. 3-on-1, and they throw it away. Crable had Anderson wide open on the left side and threw it away. There with Seaman taking a look. We've got Levander, Thomas, and the big guy, Craig Castor. Hutchison, get it to Smith. Get it back out high to Hutch. Bounce feed to Jimmy. Jimmy puts it on the floor, drives inside, gets it up and in. Unstoppable move. He's got 11. The Mustangs reclaim the lead now, and Willie Bryant wants timeout. Timeout on the floor. 4:07 to go in the opening half of action. LH up 33-32. We'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. So she says she wants more spots run for Scott Levander. He's played well. Up over the timeline, Anderson gets a pick. Moves inside, ball tipped away. Kazmarski comes out of there with it. Robbie on the run against Castor. Pulls up, and he's going to fire it short. Rebound taken off by Thomas. Thomas hustled by Smith. Gets it ahead to Seaman. Off on a move. Levander backs in. His jumper won't go. Foul on Bosnick. Mickey pushed off inside, and I think it was against Castor. Watch the court. Shooting 1-and-1. It's around and good. Way is going to be way short. He follows inside. Won't go. Rebound loose. Hutchison got it. Good effort by Castor. With it up the middle. Lay it off to Smith. He's in. He fires and scores. Nice pass by Hutch. Smith was 6 in the quarter, 13 on the night. And LH back on top now. 35-33. On a drive. Anderson goes inside. Can't get it. Rebound. Huntley lost it. Fall away. Swished by Levander. Took it away from Huntley that time. Jimmy had the rebound. He's just checked in. But a good hustling effort by Levander to tie it at 35. 3:15 to go. Kazmarski now on a screen. Goes head of the circle. Leans in. Goes to the corner to Smith. Jimmy got the drive, but he walked. Uniontown with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Haberfield will check back in. Huntley will come to the sideline. I tell you, Levander putting on a clinic out here with fadeaways. He's looked very strong inside. 35 all. Up over the line, Willie Anderson. Anderson holds, goes to the right corner. Castor launches a deuce. It's good. Right on the line. Do they call it a 3? No, they call it a 2. So Castor with 5 in the quarter, and 37-35. Uniontown reclaims the lead. It has not been more than a 2-point difference for the last couple minutes either way. With it now is Hutchison. Get it to Haberfield. Hab, nice move to the glass, and he's got it. Haberfield's got 4. We're tied at 37. 2:39 to go on a running clock. Up over the timeline now comes Anderson. Looks for help. Gets it to Seaman. Put it on the floor to Castor. Back out high to Anderson. Into the paint. It's going to go. No. Rebound Bosnick. LH got to tighten the defense up. Boy, they're giving the uncontested 10 to 15 footer. Here's Smith with that super speed. Driving by for the lay-in, but he was fouled at the top of the drive. I'll tell you, There have been some quick athletes at Laurel Highlands. When you think of basketball quickness and the Mustangs, you think of the great Reuben Davis from about 6 or 7 years ago. He could really accelerate. But Jimmy Smith just has super quickness, I'd say right up there with Reuben Davis. And he just puts it into a different gear. When he shifts and gets it into that high passing gear, he can really motor. So Smith at the line, shooting 1-and-1. Big free throw could give us the lead. Shot on the way is going to be way off. Rebound taken off inside by Castor. Smith has missed 3 in a row. Here's Levander. Lost the dribble, got it back. Crable in the corner, holding, looking, and he's going to fire a 3. Won't go. Rebound to Hab. Out to Kazmarski. 3-on-1. Nice pass down to Wozniak. Missed the easy lay-in. Got it back, but he stepped on the line. Nick has got to be having some trouble with that shooting hand. I mean, here's a guy that hasn't missed more than a couple lay-ins all year long. In the last couple ball games, he struggled, and that's got to be the broken finger on that shooting hand. Tied at 37. LH had a chance there to get the lead. Down to a minute 53. Levander comes up over the line. Here's a steal. Kazmarski just stepped in front of Seaman. Goes all the way and lays it in. Nice hustle by Robbie Kay. He's got 18 on the night. He and Levander having big ball games. Here's Levander penetrating. Pull up 14-footer. Fadeaway won't go. Follows his own shot over Williams. He's got it. Scott Levander. We're tied at 39. A minute 30 to go in the second quarter. 39-39. LH and Uniontown. A shootout as expected. Here's Kazmarski. Go to the corner to Smith. Smith backs in, backs out, and fires. In and out. Won't go. Haberfield with a great tip. Haberfield from nowhere comes knifing through and gets it home. 41-39 now. 2-point lead. It has not been more than 2, as we said, either way. Fadeaway Dorito. Yes. Anthony Dorito's got 4. Tied at 41 now. Under a minute to go. Hutchison throws it away, but carried out of bounds by number 31, Scott Levander. I've got Levander unofficially with 22. Hab on a drive, goes hard to the hoop, can't get it to drop. Rebound comes down now with it, Levander. Levander, nice feed left side. Crable missed the lay-in, follow Levander. Yes, Levander's got 24. It's 43-41 now. Uniontown on top, a deuce. This one's going to be in the high 70s or 80s. No question about it. To the corner to Hab now. Looks for help. Gets it to Smith. Jimmy straight down the middle. Drives by. Everybody missed the lay-in. Oh, he was wide open and he commits the foul. Jimmy didn't expect to have an uncontested lay-in. He thought as he went to the hole hard that he was going to get contact, he was going to get defense, but he split the D and he started to go with the left hand. He could have switched it back to the right hand easily and got the lay-in. He missed the lay-in with the left hand, and in his upset state, trying to make amends for that, reached in and fouled Dorito. So Dorito is at the line. Anthony fires. It's good. A stretch here, and Anthony's got them both. So make it 45-41. Uniontown up 4. With it now is Sheba. LH would love to get to within 2. Here's Smith. Get it to Hab. Spinning out high. Here's Kazmarski. Left alone. He penetrates. Double pumps. Fires. It's good, and he drew the foul. What a move by Kazmarski. Robbie split the defense. Double clutched it. Drew the foul. Made the hoop and a possible 3-point play. That'll make it 45-43. Down to 12 seconds. Kazmarski at the line. Could make it a 45-44 ball game. Let's see if he can get it to go. He's been perfect at the line all night long, and he's got it. Make it a 45-44 ball game. Hutchison will check in. Get Jimmy Smith out of there right now. What you got to do is get Smith out, and that's what they're going to do. You don't want to give that 4th foul with 12 seconds to go, and LH will put pressure on the ball, and that's where you commit fouls. So a good move by Mark John to get him out of there. Castor to inbound it. Get it ahead now to Levander. Levander up over the line. Get it to Dorito. Down to 7 seconds. Levander fires. It's way off. Rebound shot rejected once, followed by Crable at the buzzer. Vernon Crable stuck with it. Had it blocked once. Got the second one to go. 47-44, Uniontown up 3. Basket by Crable at the buzzer. So it's the Raiders by 3. Quite a difference from the 21-point margin that LH was up at the half down at Uniontown. I told you it would be close. 47-44, Uniontown on top 3. Stay tuned, second half action comes up after this. Yeah, please. Okay, second half action underway. Raiders up 3, and they've got the basketball. They get it quickly to the corner to Crable. Crable penetrates, step back, glass jumpers way off. Rebound comes down to Bosnick. Get it ahead to Kazmarski. Long lead feed ahead to Hab. He runs the floor well, but misses the lay-in. Dorito captures the carom off the glass, and here comes Uniontown with a chance to get it. Up to 5. Dorito fires, won't go. Bosnick has his second rebound of the half. Gets it behind him to Jimmy Smith now. Jimmy comes up over the timeline. 47-44, 7.5 to go. Bosnick fires up real short. Another rebound to Dorito. He and Bosnick with 2 each in this third quarter alone. Basketball in the hands now of the Raiders. Crable up over the line. Holding, looking. Go to the left side. Scott Levander, step back pop is short. Bosnick has the rebound, lost it, and on a bounds on the end line. Number 23, Vernon Crable. So LH will get it back. Nice to see Ricky Pushkar here. Boy, what an athlete he was. Played extremely well for LH. Had a great career down at Waynesburg. Played in several of these games. There's Kazmarski on a dribble, lost the basketball, and Levander gets it out of there. For both teams throwing it away. Here's Smith with a steal, and Jimmy goes, and it's a hold. It's on number 33, Anderson. So good hustle by Smith. Really doesn't think the call was the right one. Kazmarski now, the inbound. Good hustle by Jimmy. But boy, when he gets in close like that, it worries you. Bosnick for a 3. Oh, he just missed. Just a hair trigger short. Out of there with it now. Comes Uniontown. Anderson gets it to Castor, gets it right back. 47-44. Neither team has scored, and we've got a minute and a half into this third quarter. Go to the corner with it. Levander all alone. The jumper by Crable is good. Give the assist to Levander and give Uniontown now a 5-point lead. Up over the line now. Smith. Get it to Sheba into Haberfield, and he lost the ball out of bounds. Tipped out of there. Goes into the stands and up off the bench for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Will come number 15, Seaman. They spin it around to Smith. Go to Kazmarski. Double pump. The runner won't go. Kaz with a rebound, and he was fouled. The foul will be on Scott Levander. Number 15, Mike Seaman, the sophomore. Seeing some action. And LH will inbound it. See if they break out and try and get the 3 again. They launch it out high to Smith. Jimmy will go for 3, and Jimmy will bury it. Smith with the big 3-point play. Make it now 49-47. LH closes to within 2. Inside feed. The shot is up and good by Crable. Crable with double figures now has 10. Here's Smith accelerating by everybody. Goes to the corner to Hab. Get it out high to Kaz. Kaz with the runner, and he drew the foul. Kazmarski's going to go to the line to shoot 2. 51-47. 5:36 remaining here in the third quarter, and Kazmarski's at the line shooting 2. Robbie K has it on the way. Swish. Second one coming. The lead is 3. Could cut it to 2. Smith, Kazmarski, Sheba, Bosnick, Haberfield out there right now. And the second one is good. Got them both. And let's see the call. Did we get another call inside? We indeed did. The basket's good. And the foul pushing out, number 43, and it'll come over to LH under the basket. So the foul was on Castor. LH now to inbound. Kazmarski to throw it in. Got it inside to Bosnick. Great move. Missed the lay-in. Rebound down to Dorito. There was a chance there to close to a tie. On the move, and the jumper by Levander is good. So Levander with 26 now. Make it a 53-49 ball game. Spin it to Smith. Smith to the line, to the lane. Throws it away, and he got the charge. That's number 4 on Jimmy. Unofficially, I've got him with 4, and Mark John better do some thinking about getting him out of here right now. It is 4 on Smith, so Jimmy's got to he's going to stay, and he's got to play with a lot of patience and control right now. Bounce feed to the corner. They get it to Crable. Back to Levander. Levander on a drive. Bellies up with Sheba. The jumper outside Crable. In and out, won't go. Smith follows once. Rebound Castor all alone. He's got it. Smith could not challenge him. Castor has 7, and the Raider lead now is 6. Up ahead now to Sheba. Sheba holds up. Gets it now to Smith. Jimmy's 16-footer straight away. Won't go. Angle right. Rebound taken off by Dorito. Get it back off to Mike Seaman. Seaman comes up over the timeline. Between circles. Goes to the corner. Castor launches a tray. In and out. Won't go. Bosnick has the glass. Ball kicked away, and it'll go over to LH. I thought the ball went off Bosnick's foot. Ooh, okay, we may have gotten a break right there, because if there was any kick, and Willie Bryant saw it the way I did. So LH gets a break. 55-49, down by 6. Kazmarski gets a screen, gets it to half, straight down the middle, goes in hard, he drew the foul. LH trailing now, 55-49. Uniontown's biggest lead of the night. They had a 6-point lead at 8-2, and now have the 6-point lead at 55-49. Levander closing in on 30, and Haberfield's at the line. Hab has it on the way. Oh, in and out. Just a little short. Hab will get the second one now. Uniontown taking control of this basketball game, up 6 now. Shot on the way, missed them both, but let's see the call, and it'll be on Kazmarski, I believe, a foul. Robbie, trying to go for the steal off the rebound, commits the foul. And this, my friends, could be a shooting foul. No, okay, not over the limit. Uniontown is over the limit. Second foul on Kazmarski. Let's see LH with Sheba, Smith, Kazmarski, Haberfield, and Bosnick. Up over the timeline now, Levander. Bounce feed to the right side. Crable gets in all alone and got it. Vernon Crable now with 12, and it's 57-49. 8-point lead. Sheba with it. Go to the corner. Bosnick for 3. Swish. It was clean as could be. That stops the bleeding, at least momentarily. Bosnick with the tray, and LH has got a timeout. 3:58 to go. Third quarter, 57-52. 5-point Uniontown lead. We'll be right on the night. The lead is 5. 57-52. We were down by 8. After Crable's basket. Here's a runner by Levander. Won't go. Tip once, tip twice. Rebound to Dorito. Short, and the rebound comes down to Meadows. Meadows gets it off now to Kazmarski. Robbie K. Backdoor pass to Jimmy Smith. Alley-oop, and he lays it in. Spectacular move by Smith. Timing pass all the way, and a great pass by Kazmarski. 57-54. Smith for the steal. I tell you, what a hustling effort by Jimmy. Inbound feed. Comes to Levander. He fires. It's off. No good. Rebound loose. Taken off by Bosnick. Bosnick will get it to Meadows. Ahead to Kazmarski. Robbie doubles it inside. Puts it on the floor. Launches it, and he was fouled. Kazmarski drawing a lot of attention. Will go to the line. On the block, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Kazmarski with 21 at the half, has 2 in this quarter. and a chance to get LH to within 1. Kazmarski shooting 2, has 23 on the night. 26 for Levander. He leads all scorers. The shot won't go. So Kaz misses his first of the night. Resets, gets ready to go again. Second one coming. This one is perfect. So 1 of 2, and LH closes to within a basket. 57-55. Kaz with 1 free throw. Siemens goes to the corner. Kick it there to McFadden. Siemens double team. Will fire the jumper. Won't go. Rebound to Meadows. Get it to Smith. Jimmy straight ahead. Gets it back. Penetrates in. Left-hander won't go. Rebound loose. Claimed by Dorito. Up ahead it goes. Meadows tracks it down. Looks for help. Steals it. Gets it to Kazmarski. Kaz on the run. Fires and scores. Big hit by Kazmarski. Acrobatic move as he hit the banker, and we've got a timeout. Uniontown wants the timeout. Laurel Highlands has run 8 in a row to tie it at 57. 2:45 to go. Third quarter, we're tied at 57. LH with an 8-point run. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Will come the number 31, Scott Levander. Levander brings it up over the line, penetrates inside, almost lost it, gets it to Siemens. His shot banks, won't go. Ball loose. Haberfield out of there with it. Straight up the middle, get it to Smith. His layup is short. Haberfield battles inside. It's loose on the ground. Jimmy comes out of there with it. Good hustle by Smith. Woo! Man, there was some furious action. 2 men that run the floor extremely well. Smith and Haberfield, and there's the rejection. McFadden with the block on Bosnick, and that'll fire up the Raiders. McFadden just really got up. Bosnick with a little smile on his face. Doesn't mean a whole lot. It was a very big block, but LH retains possession. They go to Nick in the right side, lobs it inside to Hab. Big fake, pumps, fires, won't go. Rebound loose. Out of there with it comes Levander on the fly. To the line, to the lane, to the hole. No good. Followed by McFadden. Short. Haberfield's got the glass. Way ahead now to Kazmarski. Bounce feed to Meadows. Yes. Meadows on a great feed from Kazmarski. But credit that one to Haberfield because he got the rebound and got it out. McFadden lost the basketball, but a foul. It'll be a non-shooting foul. So LH has reclaimed the lead. 59-57, a minute 44 to go. It's been a heck of a ball game. The inbound feed underneath will come from Castor to McFadden to Smith on the steal. Jimmy just bats it out, puts it in high gear, goes all the way, lay it off to Kazmarski. Great pass by Smith. Kazmarski with the hoop, and LH goes up now, 61-57. Great pass by Smith. Levander comes up over the timeline. LH has run 12 in a row to go from 8 down to 4 up. Levander fires, won't go. Rebound to Smith. Jimmy slows it up. Minute 16 to go in the third quarter, 61-57. Smith brings it up over the timeline. Looks for help, finds Kazmarski. Lob to the corner to Bosnick, into Haberfield. Lay it off inside. Bosnick gets it back inside to Kaz. His jumper is short, gets it back again, and he's hammered. So on the floor, it's on number 41. 1 and 1. What do we got? 1 and 1. Kazmarski's going to go to the line. 12-point run by LH. They're 8 down. 57-49. They've run 12 in a row. Kazmarski's at the line. McFadden drew the foul. Kaz will go to the line. He's there to shoot 2. Closing in on 30. He's got 28 right now. There's the shot. It's up and good. 29 points for Kazmarski at this point. LH now up. Second one on the way. Kazmarski's got them both. So Robbie K nails them both. Make it 63-57. So Laurel Highlands runs 14 in a row. Levander, baseline move by Crable. His shot around, won't go. Tip rebound, out loose, and LH will get it. Up ahead to Smith against Levander in high gear. Gets the shot blocked by Levander. Here comes Levander, 3-on-1. Haberfield with a great steal. Goes hard to the ground, and I think he's hurt. He is hurt. And LH will get the ball out of bounds. He really went down hard. May have hurt a knee. And we got timeout on the floor. 30 seconds to go. 63-57. Third quarter score. He went down funny. Hard. Castro inbounds. Gets it off now to Levander. Back to Crable, and he's hammered by Brian Williams. An on-shooting foul. 26 seconds to go. Well, they're attending to him down at to Haverfield. I'll tell you, he knows how to play one way. That's all out, 100% of the time. And it cost him that time. He was going for the steal. Uniontown had a 4-on-1. Haverfield made the steal but lost his footing. Shot on the way. Levander misses badly. Let's see the call. I think it's going to be on Meadows. Foul on Meadows, and Castor will go to the line. This will be a 1-and-1. Laurel Highlands has run 14 in a row to take the lead after being down 57-49. Shot on the way. They break the streak. The Raiders get the hoop. Second shot. It's good. 4-point lead. LH with 21 seconds to go and the basketball. Be nice to get a hoop just before the buzzer. Here's Sheba looking for Smith. Down to 11. Jimmy will do the wise thing and hold the basketball. It's down to 9. Down to 8. Kazmarski gets in. Fires. Won't go. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Levander on a drive at the buzzer. Missed it. Woo! He was wide open. Could have cut it to 2. Missed the lay-in. 63-59. Third quarter score. LH on top 4. We'll be back in 6. Okay. Ready? Okay, LH with the basketball to start the fourth and final quarter. Here's Kazmarski left alone. Fires won't go. Tip to Smith, and Jimmy will control it. Jimmy will run some clock now. Slows it down. Gets it in the hands of Kazmarski. Robbie K. Go to the corner to Smith. Smith goes cross court. Spin it around there, and LH with it. Smith now. Gets it to Kazmarski. Bounce feed to Meadows. He got it, and he's fouled. Big basket by Meadows. Big basket by Jerry. Possible three-point play. Big hoop by Meadows, and he gets a big hug from Brian Williams. So Meadows having himself a big ball game. Possible three-point play now. Meadows at the line. It's on the way, in and out, but back in again. So a big three-point play right there. And LH goes up 66-59. Meadows with the three-point play. Out of the corner, the jumper, Crable, he drains it. Three-pointer. Vernon Crable with a big three. He's got 15. Kazmarski and Smith now. Bring the ball up. Jimmy gets it ahead to Bosnick. Bosnick for a 2. It's short. Meadows with the rebound. Puts it on the floor. Saves it. Gets it to Kazmarski. His banker is good. Kazmarski's got 32. And the lead is 6. McFadden will sit down. Thomas checks in. Crable, Thomas, Castor, Levander, Dorito out there right now. 6:55 to go. 6-point lead. To the corner to Castor. It's on the way, and it's perfect. We got the 2. The lead is 4, 68-64. This one will go right to the end. Inbound feed will come now to Smith. Jimmy gets it ahead to Bosnick. Get it back to Kazmarski. Kaz spins it around to Smith now. Head of the circle. Jimmy, 18-footer, banked it badly and out of bounds, and LH will claim it. Yes. Last touch by Dorito. They're still working with Bosnick on the sideline. Excuse me, not Bosnick, but with Cab. Pass now comes to the corner to Bosniak. Get it to Brian Williams. He fires it up, around, no good, and the rebound ripped off by Castor. Get it ahead to Levander. Levander on a drive, fires the jumper, and here come the Raiders. 6:15 to go, the lead is 2. And there's the inbounds pass stolen, but carried out of bounds by Crable. 68-66. Down to 6:11 and counting on the inbound feed. Kazmarski get it way ahead to Smith. Smith straight up the middle, foul line. Lay it off to Meadows. His shot is good. Big basket by Jerry, 70-66. Meadows having a career high here in the varsity game. Go to the corner and the Raiders throw it away. Boy, no one feels better about this than Jerry Meadows. He has worked a hard senior year and couldn't happen to a nicer kid. Excellent student, couple of fine parents, I'll tell you, Jerry and Judy Meadows, and couldn't happen to a nicer kid. Here's Bosniak at long range. LH with a 4-point lead, could get it to 6. See if they slow it down a little. It's down to 5:44. Kazmarski on a drive. Behind the back, between the legs, fires and missed it. Bosniak with the rebound, taken away by Dorito. Up ahead it comes to Crable. Crable bounce feed inside to Castor. Won't go. Rebound Bosniak. Ahead to Kazmarski. Get it to Smith. LH will slow it up now. 5:25 to go. 70-66. Timeout on the floor. LH calls it. Up 4 with 5:22 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Lead with 5:21 to go. Bosniak double team, gets it to Sheba. Sheba down the corner to Bosniak on a drive. Double pumps. He got it. The freshman with a big hoop. Give him 7. And LH goes back up now. 72-66 by 6. Bosniak with the big hoop at the 5-minute mark. Levander puts it on the floor. Stops, pops, no good. Smith wins the war, wins the race to the basketball, and here he comes, high gear. Bounce feed to Bosniak, he's in, he's hammered. Nice pass, Jimmy. Boy, he kicked it into high gear. Got Bosniak wide open, and Nicky will go to the line. Nick the Quick is at the line. Good move by Mark John to get Jimmy Smith, I believe. No, he's going to keep him in. Bosniak at the line, shooting 2. Looks like Haberfield might be okay. He's down there getting some attention at the line. Bosniak misses. Okay, got to get this one to go. Nick started the big run for LH, and here comes Haberfield back in. He's okay. And Sheba will sit down. I'll tell you, he's a battler. You got to love him. He knows one way to play, and that's all out. Second one by Bosniak is good. So the Mustang lead now, 73-66. Bosniak 3 in a row now. Anderson, who just checked in, fires and scores. 4:42 to go, 73-68. LH up 5 now at the 4:10 mark. Bosniak 4:35 mark. Inside to Hab. Bounce it to Meadows. Kick it back to Bosniak. Bosniak bounces into Haberfield. He stops, pops, won't go. Meadows loses the rebound. Taken off by McFadden. Here they come. Anderson. Get it to the corner. Jumper is short. We got a foul on Meadows. And this will be the 1-and-1. Castor launched the shot short. And the inbound feed, no. It'll be a shooting foul, 1-and-1. And you got Levander at the line. He's got 28. Kazmarski's got 32. So this has been a heck of a shooting night. Shot on the way is good for the 2 senior guards. Levander with 29. This could give him 30. He cut the lead to 3, and he will. Sheba checking in. Meadows will come to the sideline. Appeared as if LH had things going their way. Got it to 6. The lead actually got it to 7, but Uniontown has answered with 4 in a row and cut it to 3. Sheba. Oh, the ball tipped away from Sheba. Here's Anderson. Straight down the middle. Lay it down low and out of bounds it goes. Oh, what a pass by Anderson. Got it to Levander. Levander It was 4 on nobody, and Levander just couldn't control it. Big break for LH, 73-70. We've hit the 350 mark. Smith now. LH up 3 with under 4 minutes to go. Let's see if LH will work a little clock. Kazmarski has the ball stripped away, got it back. Kaz on the dribble, get it to Bosnick. Bosnick in the corner, bounce it to Haberfield, get it back out. Kazmarski, he launches the jumper straight. Kazmarski's got 34 and 75-70. Willie Bryant wants timeout. Timeout on the floor. We've got 3:39 remaining in the ball game. The Mustangs up 5. We'll be right back following this 60-second timeout. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, don't foul. Okay, here we go. LH with the basketball. Bosnick missed the lay-in off the feed from Kazmarski. That would have been a 7-point lead. Anderson brings it back. Levander scores. 4-point turnaround right there. Instead of being up 77-70, 75-72, Bosnick went hard to the hole, just couldn't get it to drop. Down to 3:07. LH just up 3. They go to the corner to Bosnick. Get it inside to Haberfield. Kicked out of there and stolen away. Meadows with the steal, but a foul. LH not protecting the ball real well on that last trip. And going to the line. It'll be number 31, Scott Levander. I've got him with 32 on the night. He's shooting the 1-and-1. 75-72, 2:58 to go. This one is way off, and the rebound comes down to Smith. Jimmy comes out of there on the fly, straight up the middle, goes to the foul line, gets it to Kazmarski. Kaz looks, bounces it to Smith. Get it out to Hab, 16-footer. No, he got it down low to Bosnick. He goes up, he's fouled. Well, they're looking for the freshman underneath, and that's a credit to him, I'll tell you right now. This is a tough situation for a young guy to be in, and he has responded. Met the challenge here tonight. He's got 8 on the night and could reach double figures with the 2 free throws. First one by Nick is up, it's good. Big free throw by Nicky. Makes it a 76-72 ball game. Second one on the way, looks good. Oh, just missed it. So LH up 4 now, 76-72. 2:39 to go. Levander, 14-footer, won't go. Follow inside, loose ball. McFadden shot blocked by Meadows. He keeps it alive and got it. Good effort by Kip McFadden. 76-74 now, and we got a timeout. We got a foul. We got what? .25 to go. Meadows is at the line. He'll shoot the 1-on-1. .25 to go in this ball game. LH up 2. Meadows can make it a 4-point game right here. Shot on the way. Missed it. Bosnick follows. Loose ball. Chance for the Raiders to tie. Willie Anderson at the 2:20 mark. Pushes it up the floor. Goes right down the lane. Fakes. Leans in. Ball tipped away and stolen away, but there to hustle it down. Crable launches a 3. Won't go. Bosnick on the glass. Bounce feed ahead to Kazmarski. Lead up ahead to Smith. All alone. He got the lay-in. Big pass. Rebound by Bosnick out to Smith. Or to Kazmarski, rather. He got it ahead to Smith. Picture pretty. Smith closing in on 20. Kazmarski with a double-team trap. LH up. 78-74. Here's Anderson leaning in, backing in. Get it back to Crable. Launches a 3. Won't go. Battle inside. Comes down to Levander, and he's fouled. Minute 39 to go, 78-74. Jimmy Smith with 20, Kazmarski with 34. They lead the way for LH. At the line, Scott Levander's first shot is around and good. Cannot shake the Raiders tonight. A minute 39 to go, 78-75. And second one by Levander. He's got them both. Big free throws. See if LH can work some clock. 2-point basketball game, 78-76. Levander, 2 free throws. Bosnick gets it out to Smith. Jimmy on a drive, leans in, moves to the hole, and he got it. Big basket by Smith, and we got a timeout. We do. LH will take it. 80-76 now. Mustangs on top by 4 at the 125 mark. We'll be back in 30 seconds. How far are we into this? No, I mean on his spot. Oh, that worked out perfect then. Perfectly, I should say, an adverb, right? Big possession for the Raiders, 80-76. They're down 4, minute 23 to go. They get it ahead now to Anderson. He drives down the lane. He fires and scores. No defense that time. No defense at all. They just let him come straight up the middle, and he got a lay-in. You got to play some D in this situation. Kazmarski and Smith now. LH does not have to score. Haberfield looks inside, lost the basketball, gets it out to Bosnick. Ooh, LH almost turned it over. Smith now. Down with 58 seconds to go. Gets it to Kazmarski, and he's fouled. So Jimmy will go to the line. Castor committed the foul with the hold. 56 seconds remaining. 80-78. LH will send Jimmy Smith to the line. Needless to say, these are big. LH up 2, could get it to 4 if he hits them both. Jimmy, a good pressure player. Sets it on its way. Good, all right. Get it up to 4. Now you got to play some defense on this possession for Uniontown. Meadows, Kazmarski, Smith, and Bosnick in there right now. And Haberfield. So at the line, Smith will shoot the second. It's a 3-point game. It's on the way. Missed it. Rebound comes down now to Dorito. The Raiders can tie. Straight up the middle to Anderson. Anderson goes to the corner. Gets it back. And leans in. Did he walk? Yes, sir. Good call. 47 seconds remaining. LH with the basketball. And LH to inbound it. Got to get someone on the basketball. Bosnick will throw it in. Bosnick gets it up ahead to Kazmarski, who's tripped. Kaz will go to the line. 3-point lead with 46 seconds to go. Kazmarski right here, if he can hit the 1-and-1, can give us a 5-point lead. Down the stretch, these will be big. 46 seconds to go. It's on the way. It's perfect. I tell you, he is as good as I've ever seen. Free throw shooting in pressure situations, he's even better. Second one coming. And just like clockwork, he got them both. So Kazmarski, 2 free throws and a timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here. 83-78. LH by 5 with 46 seconds to go. It's been a heck of a ball game. Let's recap the last couple of minutes. LH was up 76-72 on Bosnick's free throw, but the 2:25 mark, the Raiders closed to within 2 on McFadden's hoop. Then Smith hit to make it 78-74. Levander, just a couple of seconds later, made it 78-76. Smith with a big basket on a feed from Kazmarski. Got LH up to 4. Anderson hit to cut it to 80-78. But then Kazmarski, after Smith made 1 free throw, comes back and hits both ends of a 1-and-1 to make it 83-78. 46 seconds to go. We are in the 4th and final quarter, and Laurel Highlands on top by 5, and they're going to pressure and make them get some time off the clock, bringing the ball in. Inbound feed will come now to Levander. Get it back to Anderson. Anderson straight up the middle. Goes to the middle. Fires off the glass. Short. Rebound comes down to Bosnick, and he's fouled. If Nicky can hit these two with 31 seconds to go, that would make things look awfully good for LH. Same 378. Two free throws coming. Well, let's be optimistic and say three. Say two rather. This is a 1-and-1. Bosnick is at the line. You cannot prematurely celebrate right now because with 37 seconds to go, a 5-point lead can evaporate very quickly, especially with the 3-point shot. I don't know what the delay is. Uniontown getting ready to send somebody out. 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 5 Raiders. We got 3, 5 Mustangs. I don't know what the delay is. And did someone foul out? Mike Seaman. That was Willie Anderson's 5th foul, so he has fouled out. Anderson with 3 field goals, 1 of 3 at the line, and 7 on the night. Good move by Willie Bryant. Took as much time as he could. He wants to put as much pressure on the free throw. Bosnick at the line. It's on the way. All right. What a big one by Bosnick. Woo! 84-78. Bosnick, free throw. Second one, got them both. 85-78. So Bosnick with 2 big free throws, 36 seconds to go. They get it to Seaman. Seaman comes up the middle. Dorito, step back, pop. He buries the jumper. Anthony Dorito has 8. Pressure on Kazmarski, leans ahead, gets it to Smith. Down to 23 seconds. Jimmy goes line, lane, lay in is good. Smith with a season high, 87-80. 3 on the way, launched, and it's good. Big 3 by Vernon Crable. LH with it. Kazmarski down to 7 seconds. Dribbling it out near midcourt. Tries to run it down, and he's fouled. Anthony Dorito fouls him with 4 seconds to go. Kazmarski will go to the line to wrap this one up. LH battled back in the second half. A big win. Haverfield with a big smile on his face. 4-point lead. We should win this one. The only way you give this thing away right now, you miss the free throw. They get the ball back. Now, this may be a 2-shot intentional. It is. Okay. 2-shot intentional. Okay, Levander shaking hands with Haverfield. Kazmarski missed the free throw. Second one coming for Robbie. It's on the way. He's got it. 88-83 with 4 seconds to go. And LH will have the basketball under their own basket. And it's been a great ball game. Credit Uniontown, boy, I tell you, they battled hard. This was not anything near the ball game that we had down there. There's a steal, inbounds, and a foul, blocking foul by Smith with 3 seconds to go. I'll tell you, that was not a smart play. LH, all they had to do was get the ball inbounds. Jimmy fouls out, gets a nice congratulation from Scott Levander. Big ball game for Smith. He had 11 field goals. One of them was a 3. 2 at the line. Giving 25 points on the night. Super game for Jimmy the Jet. Career high, I believe. At the line now. Vernon Crable has it on the way. Won't go. Meadows at the buzzer. Gets it ahead, and that'll do it. Laurel Highlands wins it. 88-83. Stay tuned. Post-game show comes up right after these messages. Did you get anything on Connellsville? All right. You may be going somewhere. Couple minutes. going to send it right back to you quick. Yeah. The final score on the final night of the 1989-1990 regular season, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs defeat the Uniontown Red Raiders 88-83. For 299, I'm John Kazarek. Welcome to the postgame show. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs have run their streak over Uniontown to 5 in a row now, sweeping the series here tonight. It was a big, easy win down at Uniontown on the 19th of January. It was everything but here tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs trailing big in the third quarter, down by 8. Got a big run, put it all together, and came away with the big win tonight and keep their playoff hopes alive. We'll be back. We'll have highlights, an interview with Mark John, and individual stats. All that comes up right after this. What's that? No, maybe one. No, I don't think we need to, do we? Okay, sounds good. Okay, as we come back, let's take a look now at the highlights of this ball game. Laurel Highlands trailed early in the first quarter, 8-2, before taking their first lead of the night on Kazmarski's three-point play to make it 10-8 at the 5-minute mark. Laurel Highlands led in the first quarter and got the lead out to 25-18, up 7. But Uniontown came back with a vengeance in the second quarter and went into the locker room on top 47-44. 24-point first half enjoyed by Scott Levander as he played super basketball in the opening 2 quarters. LH was down 47-44 at the half. A buzzer beater by Crable gave him that 3-point lead. LH then in the third quarter was down 55-49 on Levander's big basket, and then Crable gave him the lead at 57-49. It was an 8-point lead. But Laurel Highlands then was to run 14-2 and run to 14 in a row, actually. Here's how they did it. Bosnick's 3 cut it to 57-52. Smith on an alley-oop at the 3:30 mark gave him a 57-54 deficit. Kazmarski at a free throw to make it 57-55. Kazmarski with an 8-foot runner made it a tie ball game at 57. Meadows off the bench on a key feed from Kazmarski made it 59-57. LH had the lead at the 1:44 mark. Kazmarski hit again to make it 61-57. LH made it 63-57 on Kazmarski's basket, and it capped a 14-point run, and LH was up 63-57. They were never to trail in the fourth quarter, although Castor made it close, cut it to 63-59 at the end of the third quarter. LH was up just by 4. The Raiders immediately were able to get it to a 2-point ball game early in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back baskets by Crable and Levander at the 6:11 mark made it 68-66. Then LH on a big hoop by Jerry Meadows and a basket by Bosnick and a free throw by Bosnick got it back to a more comfortable 73-66. But here come the Raiders again. 2:25 to go. McFadden with the follow made it 76-74, but LH was able to hang tough down the stretch. A big basket by Jimmy Smith gave him a 4-point lead. Anderson hit to cut it 80-78. But down the stretch, some great free throw shooting. Kazmarski made it 83-78. Bosnick with a big 2 free throw situation, and LH hung on to win it 88-83.
Basketball game, and anybody that was here really got their money's worth. They saw an exciting game. They saw an up-tempo game. They just saw a great basketball game, and it's a shame that there had to be a loser in this game. These Uniontown games, I've been watching them for 20-some years, and I knew after the first one it wouldn't be easy up here on Hartford. People tell you that, hey, you beat them bad the first time. This is Uniontown Laurel Highlands. This is what it's all about. And anybody that's ever been involved in one of these games, they know. You take nothing for granted. one team can be 21-1, the other team 1-21, and the tables can be turned. We beat them 2 years ago here. They were 13-0 in the conference, and we handed them a loss, and we were like a 500 team. So anything can happen, and hey, the kids are really excited, John, and I'm really proud of them. They really gave a total all-out effort.
Mark, what about Haverfield? It obviously looked worse than it was. Mark went down awfully hard after a steal, and I thought, my goodness, it's his knee that he blew out, or an ankle, but son of a gun, he comes back in about 4 minutes later.
Yeah, it was an ankle, and thanks to Dr. Jim Hurley, who came and helped administer along with Coach Stefanson and Mr. Pavlovich. They came and they bandaged him back up and got him back into the flow, and hey, we need the big guy in there.
Mark, the key to this ball game, if you want to look at the highlight sheets,
I know him off
there was a 14-point run that LH made. We were down 8, and we ran 14 in a row. We went from trailing 57 to 49 to go up 63-57. That was a heck of a run, and it came late in the third quarter, and it really turned the ball game.
John, I mean, I'm no coaching wizard. When one thing isn't working, you try to go to something else. And over the years, I've been a 3-guard man, and we use a 3-guard offense, and that's my basic philosophy, and that's what I like to stick to. But in that third quarter there, they were just beating us to death on the boards, and we went to what we call our big man lineup with the score 57-49, and we insert a big guy in the lineup, and it was a move that paid off. Young Jerry Meadows did just a fabulous job banging those boards. He made some key baskets, and like I said, that's our big man lineup, and we don't use it very often. And again, I told you last Friday about the seniors, how they have hung in there the whole year when we made some changes and never quit, never bellyached about anything. And young Jerry Meadows is one of those guys, and he just did a fabulous job for us with that big man lineup, and that really helped to get us going.
You know what? He gave us the lead, Mark, for the first time in quite a while in that third quarter on a basket at the 144 mark. Made it 59-57, and couldn't happen to a nicer kid. 7 points for Meadows. I thought he was a key. I thought the entire ball club played extremely well here tonight offensively. Balanced it around. As you look down here, Mark, you got Kazmarski with 37, Smith with 25, Bosnick with 11, and big 7 from Jerry Meadows. So it was well-balanced scoring. Smith played a super game, too.
Jimmy Smith, just fabulous. I mean, every one of the kids that played, John, I mean, it was a blood and guts game, and we knew that we had to win it. And hey, just because you have to win something doesn't mean you're going to, but if you put the effort forth, then you can't fault anybody, and these kids surely put the effort forth tonight. And hey, pats on the back to each and every one of them, and the kids on the bench that helped us out and cheered us on when we were down there. Just a great big pat on the back to everybody. I mean, just a super game, and a great way to close out the home portion of our schedule. And hopefully Connersville will have lost tonight, and we'll make another trip to the playoffs, and these kids deserve it.
Arnie, I know you're listening in, and if you want to interject right now, if you've got an update on that Ringgold Connellsville score, go ahead with it right now, buddy.
He's getting the score now.
Okay, I guess not. We can't get it across yet. Well, the last we had was Connellsville was down 12.
They didn't lose yet. They're losing by 12.
Mark, again, congratulations. A great win. Nothing else you can say about it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row over Uniontown. Sure hope we're playing somewhere, possibly next Friday or the week after.
John, I have always said that games are not won here with me on the side. They're won in practice, and we had 2 great days of practice.
In the third quarter. Okay, thanks an awful lot, Mark. We're trying to talk with Mr. Kazmarski out there, trying to coordinate some scores and everything. But Laurel Highlands wins at 88-83. And one more thing. Mark, go ahead, buddy.
Again, I want to thank these fans, John. They have been just super fabulous all year long. Thank you, fans, and hope to see you in the playoffs.
Okay, Mark. Very quickly, the scoring.